You're constantly thinking, how can we improve, and adapting.
But yeah, it's been a big learning year.
Shooting Reels has changed tremendously.
All the jobs we've been on this year have been fantastic.
Gosh, there's been lots of best moments. There can't be just one best moment, there's too many.
We managed to win 3 awards, which was fantastic.
Really good achievement, and just goes to show the hard work that we all put in here at Shooting Reels.
Definitely the Beefy Boys gorilla video. As a massive fan of the original, it was so much fun to work with the Two Face Dance Company to create this parody. It was certainly something very different to anything I've done before at Shooting Reels.
Working with the Beefy Boys, they were always fun. There's a variation to the shoot.
Attending the Herefordshire and Worcestershire Chamber of Commerce Awards. We all just had such a great time.
So we did a video for Your Epic Home, an app, and we actually went to the house from Netflix's Sex Education.
With Oakwright, continue creating more diverse content for their docuseries and podcasts.
Working for Enmite, the new university for engineering in Hereford, creating lots of content from social ads to promotional films to documenting events for businesses.
Watching the FPV flying, the small drones, that's really cool. It gets amazing footage. We're one of the few companies in the UK which have that available now.
All the jobs we've been on this year have been fantastic.
How has your role developed this year?
I used to be just like a roly-poly guy, but I've started like...
What's that? Right, come on then, what have we got?
My role at Shooting Reels has developed a lot over the course of this year. This is my first full year in the company. I've noticed that I've been taking on a lot more independent roles in certain shoots, expanding my abilities of what I thought I was capable of at the start of the year.
I've really taken on more responsibility when it comes to the marketing side of the company.
With the team growing over the past couple of years and skills being developed across all areas, it's been really enjoyable seeing myself not having to be involved in certain elements which I was involved in before, also having more people to collaborate with.
I'm focusing more on pre-production now, so getting involved in organising shoots of clients, organising talent for shoots, creating storyboards, creating schedules, and just really kind of making sure filming all comes together really.
My role has changed from editing lots of videos to just reviewing and production management.
I really concentrate on talking to clients and really helping and supporting in achieving their goals.
You've always got the option to kind of try different things out here, and it's really good fun.
The most challenging moment at Shooting Reels
Would probably be
the shoot at the Truan Outdoor Education Centre. So this was quite a long shoot, and it involved filming a group of school children as they go about their activities. And the real challenging aspect of it was when we were doing caving, climbing through these very small gaps in these underground caves that you kind of had to think outside the box with how you were going to solve these problems.
Every day is challenging. So FPV this year has been new to us. It turned out to be probably more of a challenge than I expected. One of the first proper shoots that we did was for Warehouse 701, flying through tight spaces, give a tour of the environment. I do specifically remember going indoors the first time with it, just having to 100% commit.
The St Michael's Hospice project was probably the most intensive one I've had for a while. We really wanted to make it as good as we possibly could.
I've taken more control with creating our own bespoke content, coming in the studios, having to set up our own sets just like this one. I've come out with so many skills from 2022, that's for sure.
There's lots of challenges running a company, wearing the different hats as they say. You're constantly thinking, I guess, bigger picture and trying to move the business forward in terms of growth.
I think Shooting Reels has really changed this year.
It's amazing what can happen in 12 months.
I think a big change has definitely been like processes.
One area which we've really focused on the past 12 months and really made significant improvements to would be the pre-production side. We've always done it, but now we've really got a nice workflow which makes it seamless and more enjoyable for ourselves and the client.
Which I think just leads to much better videos, makes us more efficient and gives us more room to explore interesting ideas.
We post so much more regularly on our social medias. We're creating a lot more bespoke content as well, so we're trying to educate our target audience and also kind of give tips and tricks to how we do things, a little bit of an insight into our shoots, our studio, our office, kind of what we get up to when we're not working with clients.
And another thing that's changed a lot is that we've all got a lot closer as like a team, so we've started doing things outside of work, such as badminton, we can go to the cinema, watching films together.
The team have really developed their skills, creating even greater content.
We've grown as a business. We've won 3 awards this year, which is great to be recognised. Family Business of the Year, Small Business of the Year, and Creative Business of the Year. So again, it gives us a lot of confidence going forward. What can we do? The funniest moment this year at Shooting Reels has got to be
Billy's vicious attack with the VR headset was quite entertaining.
So we come into the studio and a few of us got a little bit too carried away. But yeah, it was good fun.
sometimes you've just got to laugh when it's just getting really challenging. It's a terrible comment. That's not even funny.
Probably the biggest one being when we were doing some behind the scenes stuff for the office and photography, and inexplicably I managed to get very, very close to a potted plant. We're still friends today. That's
When I kind of stuck into one of the team meetings and was filming the guys with like a sad face filter, I was literally crying behind the camera, but they had no idea what I was looking at.
Practicing the nightjar for the crazy foam, trying to get the little moustaches, and yeah, it's good fun.
Looking at my crystal ball,
2023, I'm really excited for this year.
I think we're going to continue to improve our efficiency and how we approach certain shoots. We're also looking at sharing our skills and growing the production team to include more people and more skills and more varied talent that we can use to really create some fantastic content.
So one thing I'm really excited about is in animation we have been putting a lot of time and effort into growing our capabilities and knowledge of different softwares so that we can animate more complex and more interesting, more visually appealing stuff going forward. Being able to animate characters and them talking, moving about, emotions.
We're looking into purchasing more equipment, even better cameras than what I'm talking to right now.
we're going to carry on a lot of the hard work which we've done over the past couple of years and the hard work we've done in 2022. I think we're going to look to continue to improve the process and the systems involved, to keep improving the quality, to keep improving the efficiency and improve the experience for the clients involved. And as we go into 2023, really enhancing the strategy and the options that clients have to help achieve
What the client requires and their business goals.
We're planning on producing a Shooting Reels podcast for our social media platforms and even YouTube, which will be really cool when that gets going.
I'm very excited to see how we now market ourselves. Very confident to say that I think we're going to be a different business to where we are now. We've got a plan, and now it's just implementing the plan.